All right, welcome guys. Very late, and I apologize for that. But we're here now, and we're ready to get these stars. So what 69 stars is in Mirror's Edge, you've got these time trials, 23 of them, and there's a 3-star achievement time in all of them. You see here on the right side. So for example, in the first time trial, Playground 1, I'll have to beat a time of 105 to get the 3 stars, and we'll do that in each time trial in succession for 69 stars. So I guess we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
All right, so the objective in these time trials is to go through these checkpoints and obviously beat the 3-star time. And we're going to be using Mirror's Edge movement, which is quite finicky, quite hard to get the hang of. But I'll try and explain it as best as I can. I'm joined by Elgu, by the way, my good friend here.
Hello.
Quake legend and Source speedrunning legend.
Yeah, I have no idea about this game, so you can expect high-quality commentary from me as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here for moral support. And for the camera, of course. So you'll see me jumping, and if you look in the bottom right, actually, I should say this straight away. If you look in the bottom right of the screen, there's an indicator of how fast Faith is moving. So you see there, I'm 29 kilometers an hour while I'm jumping, and running by itself is 26 kilometers an hour, so jumping is faster than running. Interacting with walls is also something we're going to be doing a lot. So if you take a look, take a look here. I jump against that wall and do what's called a wall boost, and that'll get up to speeds of like 40-ish kilometers an hour. And then there's also this move called a kick glitch, and not really a move you could do in real life, that one, but what you do there is there's an invisible platform if you do a wall run and then kick off that wall run. And you can actually jump off that invisible platform that's there for a frame. This game runs at 62 frames per second, so you've got 1/62th of a second to hit that. So the way we do that consistently is you map jump to a scroll key. So I'm using my mouse to scroll, just to spam that jump input over and over again. And I'll do it again here. And again, kick glitches are just a really fast way of moving. So the first few time trials we're going to be doing like all in the same section of the game. This is playground, so you get trained how to like move in the game in this area. But then like as the time trials go on, you like sort of progress and do different sections of the game. You got a favorite section of the game, Elgu?
I think the intro.
Just the intro movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good one. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I like it.
So there's lots of like really finicky movement points here. There's this. Hold on. Yeah, there's that really thin ledge that I had to jump on right at the start. There's this as well. Oh, missed it. That's how hard it is. Just proved it. Yeah, just all of the movement's really finicky, and it takes a while to get used to. And then on top of that, you're trying to do these really hard tricks. I don't know if I'm going to get the 3-star time here, but we'll see. Probably the worst one to fail, because this is the longest one of them all. Playground 3. All right, so there's tons of little optimizations in all these different time trials. So for example, this door here, if I turn before I kick it, I keep moving forwards, and if I hadn't have turned and I just jumped and kicked it straight away, that wouldn't have been the case. I think I'm going to get really close to the 3-star time, and that's not great this early on, but you know, we get to see this all again, so isn't that better really? More of me?
I guess that's one way to say it.
Yeah, I think we're going to miss out on this. Really close though. Oh no, actually maybe not. Oh, yeah, there it goes. If I didn't mess that up, don't worry about it. Should we do it straight away or should we do it at the end? I think straight away, because why not? Why not see the same thing again immediately? But better. This time I'll nail it, don't worry. So there's a lot of history behind all the time trials in this game because they're so short compared to running the entire game in one go. You can grind these things, like you can just spend 20 minutes grinding and get quite a decent time, or you can spend like hours and then try and get a world record, which is what people used to do in this game quite a bit. It was like the first sort of speedrunning thing that people did in Mirror's Edge. Because it's built into the game anyway, you don't have to get your own timer set up or anything. You just like keep improving. You add one little trick and you're like saving a second and stuff. So it's a really good way of like seeing how you're improving at the game. And a lot of those early guys who just did time trials, a lot of those records stood for a really long time. But nowadays it's like all these any percent guys who have like played the entire game for thousands of hours, like myself, but I'm not one of the good ones. So as I'm proving right here.
So is there like an in-game leaderboard, or do you use like speedrunning.com or?
Yeah, so there is an in-game leaderboard, but it's sort of, at the top of it is sort of overtaken by hackers. So it's got like, it's really nice actually, because this game came out in 2008, but it's quite accommodating for speedrunners. I just pressed my split key then, as if I had live split open. Yeah, but it's quite accommodating for speedrunners because it's got like your average speed and the time built into the game, but it kind of got taken over by hackers, so you don't really get a great idea of what the best time really is. But we have online leaderboards as well that actually have all the real top times on there, and you can see that on speedrun.com/ME, I think. Oh, so this one, fun fact about this one, Elgu. Who do you think has the world record on this one?
It's a hard one.
Yeah, who do you reckon with this smug look on my face?
Michael Yama?
That's the one. That's the one.
Nice.
That's me. It's me, Elgu.
Oh, damn. That was kind of close, though.
Yeah, so this is one that I've spent quite a bit of time grinding, and that's like the thing. You can be really bad at some of them, like the previous one, and then you'll have spent like hours doing a certain one, and you can just do it with your eyes closed. This one's really cool. There's loads of really cool strats on this one. I do recommend, if anyone is interested in this, have a look at the like world records. Just go on YouTube, just type in Mirror's Edge time trial world record, and like some of these are crazy. If you put in Ireland, which is this one, the current one has so many cool tricks that are just like not an option for me to do when I'm doing all of them back to back. But if you're just grinding one, then it's possible just to go wild, go buck wild with those things. Okay, just concentrate a little bit there. There's loads of little ledges you can get stuck on and just lose a bunch of time. That's the thing as well, that with these time trials, there's like optimizations that might save you 0.2 seconds sometimes, but if you mess them up, you'll lose like 5 or 10 seconds. So it's all about practice and choosing the right ones to do. Also, physics don't work the same in time trials. I rolled there when I shouldn't have, but you can drop all the way to the floor level when you're playing the game casually, but if you're in the time trial mode, you'll take damage there. So there's really just sort of, yeah, weird stuff like that in the game. Oh, another thing I should mention as well, if anyone's thinking of getting into speedrunning Mirror's Edge, which I might or might not recommend, I don't know at this point. Got mixed opinions on it. But if you're thinking about it, then starting with the time trials is a really good way of getting your movement up straight away, because you can just add a trick or two like here and there, and then sort of improve like gradually, and then once you got all the 3 stars, you know your movement's decent. Like it's quite hard to get the 3 stars in some of them. Some of them are like tricky, even if you've got some like strats to save time. This is another one that is like the world record is really, really good, really optimized. And again, like so easy to lose like just tons of time just by falling off a building or something in a random spot. And something I don't know if I explained at the start, but if you don't get 3 stars on the time trial, you saw me restart that one earlier. You're going to have to redo that every time you fail to get 3 stars until you do. That's why you'll see, if you look at the 69-star leaderboard, there's some times that are like 40 minutes, and those, you know, you can mess up a time trial a bunch of times, and then that's what happens. And that's what might happen this run. We'll see. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Remains to be seen. But I think I let QuickCade wait long enough for this run, so I'll try not to do that. It's a really cool part of the game, based on like this Storm Drain's place in Japan. It's based on a real place. I was actually talking about that on my stream the other day. Follow me, twitch.tv/Zooketra, guys. for more terrible speedruns. This is a good speedrun, I'm just doing poorly, that's what I mean by that. Okay, so yeah, Storm Drain's got this like loads of really cool paths, and this is another one where there's 3 time trials based in the same area, but they're all like really different and very hard to get the grasp of all of them, like all the different tricks involved. So at the top of this area, actually, I'm going to try and do this kick glitch wall boost that's quite precise, and hopefully I get it because it looks really cool. So you do a springboard there after a kick glitch, then a wall boost, and then don't get stuck. And another trick there, where you avoid swinging on those poles by jumping on a wall in a certain way. This area I really hate. This is my least favorite part of the whole run. These walls to my side, you can wall boost on, like that. Oh, wall boosting, by the way, you jump and then jump again once you're on the wall. But that's another one you do really fast by scrolling the mouse wheel, so you just like jump rapidly over and over again. Yeah, but there you can do 2 wall boosts on the wall, and that's the fastest way to travel, but it works like 1 in 10 times, and it's just awful. Like, it's really tempting to go for because it's so fast, but it just like never works properly. Okay, I'll try a difficult one here that I haven't really got in a while. And I want to land on this straight. Oh, nice, okay, smart.
Big gaming,
yeah,
right there.
So that's a double kick glitch. You can chain those things on walls like crazy, just over and over again. Oh wow, okay, cool. That's another really hard one. It's all coming up Millhouse, as they say.
I think I know what show that is from.
You wanna guess?
Futurama?
That's the one. That's the one, Elga. You're a clever guy. They don't tell you that enough. I keep going for my split key. There's such a weird reflex. I don't need to do that. Okay, Stormrunes is going really well, actually, because this can go poor. I shouldn't have said that. I've got one left to do, but another one with a few cool tricks. Okay, actually, I'm going to restart just to... Oh, okay, cool. So what happened there is there's a swing that you can like jump into the wall, but the only way you actually get the wall run is if you set it up beforehand by jumping into the pole at the right place. It's just really tricky to get right. This bit is really dumb and never works properly and might make me cry. Oh, it's fine. No crying on this stream today, boys.
Not yet, at least.
No. But that's definitely the worst part of the game. Well, I said that earlier about another one, but this one's really the worst part. I mean it this time. Yeah, that can just like suck up 25 seconds, make you just restart over and over again. And like, I've lost so many runs to that bit. Okay, what do we got coming up next? Heat. This is a nice one as well.
Let us know if you have time for donation at some point.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well we have a $50 donation. Says, sorry to ruin the donation total. Oh yeah, all the 69s are gone now. But got to donate for the best game of the marathon today. Cheers to the QuickCade organisers and let's go Zooketra. And that was from Pengurals.
Oh, thank you so much. Got time for a few more if you'd like right now. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, just checking. I'll get back to you in a minute.
No worries. All right, so again, lots of really different cool combinations you can do here. This box that I'm running on, you can do a wall run down to my left there and get up. It's just really, really finicky, and I don't understand it, even though I've played this game for so long. But it's all a combination of chaining together the moves I've talked about and some other stuff. I'll mention the other ones as I get to them. But there's so many different ways to sort of maintain your speed in this game. Just interesting ways to do it. Okay, so this is the one part of the run where we do what's called an alt climb. So if you press the alt button in Mirror's Edge, it points you towards your goal. In this case, that, or then this. And what you can use that to do is like turn your character really fast in a certain way and sort of do climbs that wouldn't be possible otherwise. I'm going to restart that because I am doing badly, and I don't want to have to redo the whole thing. All right, let's see. Can I hit this pole? It's really, really light here, so it's hard to see that pole. So here I'm going to do a wall climb and then hit alt at a certain point, and then that's just flips faith. That's a tongue twister, all the way around, and you get up that thing. and then another really cool sort of climb here. You see this like vent overhangs. If you do a climb in a certain way, you can like just climb on the very edge of that vent and then sort of wrap yourself around it. All right, cool. We're speeding through these.
Yeah, it's actually going quite fast.
Yeah, there should be a name for this sort of thing, this sort of activity.
Yeah, running games
involving
fast.
running and speed. Wonder what you'd call that. All right, pretty tricky jump right here. That doesn't look tricky. There we go. I got it. Wow, that was cool, right, guys?
Nice one.
Yeah. There's so many things that just don't look hard, but are just really precise. That's so annoying because there's no payoff if someone sees you do it. They're not like, oh, that was sick. You just did a jump. But
Nice jump, bro.
thanks, Algu. Always got my back.
Always.
So what I'm doing while I'm climbing there, there's something called like you delay the W press. So if you let go of W, there's like different. Okay, I should say this first. There's different climbing animations for Faith. So like that where I'm stepping up with one foot is faster than that where I'm like using two hands to climb by quite a bit. So you can manipulate getting the faster animation by delaying the W press sometimes. So if you let go of W as you're like rising and then at the peak of your height you like repress W, you'll like latch on in the faster animation, and that's like something we use quite a bit. we use quite a bit. Great English. Oh, I should have gone for the cool thing there. Do you think I should restart for the cool thing?
Do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I said I wasn't for the cool thing.
Yeah, I wasn't. I said I wasn't wasting time, but you know, cool thing.
Yeah.
Okay, one more restart for the cool thing. So there's a kick glitch into a wall boost here. That's it's really cool. I promise it will look cool if I get it. If I don't get it, it will really not look cool. Well, it looks like that, but faster and cooler. Oh, please. I'm just gonna hit tab till I get this now. Give me a few minutes, boys. It's okay, well, see, it's not that cool. Because what happens is I get a wall boost off that wall and I get flung all the way across the gap.
Sounds pretty cool, at least.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just take my word for it, you know. Just take, I don't know why you guys ever doubted me. That's not on me for wasting all that time. But don't worry about it. I'll show you other cool things, and
That's
I'll
nice.
hopefully not waste that much time doing that. So this is Cranes 2. A lot of like very sort of like square platforms that you're like wrapping around. The whole game's like quite square actually. You're just like running in like 4 different directions the whole time, but just using walls to go fast. So right at the end of this time trial, there's something like similar to the kick glitch where you like jump off an invisible platform. We use the scroll again, but I'm going to do it off barbed wire instead because barbed wire will damage you, and then at the same frame you get the damage. You can hop off it like that.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool as well. Not fast enough though. Oh, I didn't address that. I love that. I ran this before and I keep getting comments like that I'm not fast enough, which thank you guys, I appreciate it. But the game tells you that at the end, if you don't beat your PB, you always get it, which is beautiful. Just a lot of motivation there. Keeps you wanting to play. All right, so we're, as I said before, the time trials sort of follow different sections of the game. So we're now up to chapter 5 out of, well, 10, but the first one's called Prologue, so it's the 6th. I can't count. I'm brilliant. Yeah. God, I lost my train of thought because I was thinking of how stupid what I just said was. The 5th one is the 6th one, but I called it the 5th one. Not important, doesn't matter. Right, so moving on.
Fun fact.
Yeah. You got any fun facts for us, Elgu?
Sadly, no. I just got facts.
Brilliant. Oh, give us a fact.
You know, like, London is in England.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've always wanted to visit London. Hope I can one day.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, so this is Factory. It's very orange. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, lads. All right, so again, like really cool, like different optimizations here. Just like this, for example, you just like move in a certain way. You can like manipulate Faith to like vault over stuff instead of just climbing things like she wants to. It's all about like just sort of moving your mouse in a certain way as you climb up stuff, and sort of that W manipulation I said earlier, or delaying the W press. Oh, we're coming up to Office. It's my favorite time trial. It's like 10 seconds long and really easy to fail. And I mention this every time. It is really fun. It's also, what color is that? Orange.
Orange. Wow. Crazy.
Pretty wild. I don't think I could work in an office this orange. It's a bit too orange. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, there's like the 3-star time on this. I'm just sitting here watching it tick down. The 3-star time on this is like 25 seconds, which is really hard. If you're doing this casually, it's like really challenging. And if you're doing this like I am in the like sort of speedrun way, it's really challenging because I'm bad. Okay, there we go. So 13 seconds. The world record for that is like 7.98 or something. And I say this every time I run this, but Black Belt grinded it for like solid 6 hours one day. That's enough to drive a man insane. Cheeky wall boost off that thin ledge there, and brilliant! I got caught. Oh yeah, that's another brilliant thing about Mirror's Edge. All this stuff has collision, so you can like just stub your toe on one of these, and the run's ruined. Basically, it'll just like cut your speed in half. I'm gonna restart and pretend that never happened. No stubbing my toe. Okay. There we go. So you want to land on this pole is what I'm failed to do twice now. I've missed it in front of it and behind it. But I'm sure you can imagine a man who can jump on that pole. It's not me today, apparently, but it's possible. Anything is possible, guys. Don't believe in yourselves. I said don't just before saying believe in yourselves. I didn't mean I meant believe in yourselves. Ignore the don't. I'm subtly being really mean to everyone.
I think you should have like motivational speeches like more often.
Yeah, just slip a cheeky. I don't mean this, but you're brilliant. All right, how many stars are we up to now? Many is the answer, but not 69 yet. So we got 5 time trials left. That's 15 stars. Quick math. So Combo 2 is a really fun one. That satellite dish has like collision on the side of it. Just like I said a minute ago, literally everything has collision for some reason. I don't know why they went to so much trouble, but it makes it a bit more interesting, a bit more challenging to get good at the game. If you saw that bucket on the floor, that has collision. Post 1 in the chat if you saw the bucket. You're my boys. Bucket boys, we out here. Oh, another really cool ending to this one. You've got to when you kick glitch, you can like jump into the wall from a distance and sort of drop height like that, and that'll get you like the certain height you need to be to wall boost off that thing that I just did. Explaining things after I've done them, that's very handy. Yeah, you know the thing I did back there? This is what it is. I know you're not seeing it right now, but okay, this one's brilliant. Lots of delaying W to sort of get up those ledges really fast. Algo, if you'd help me out here, just watch the W, watch my W finger, and you can relay back to chat.
So yeah, you let it go there, yeah, and there, and press it fast, and again. Yeah, whoa, it's pretty insane. It's like smashing the key, you know.
Yeah, I'm hitting it. I'm showing off a little bit. I gotta admit, I don't usually hit the W the key this hard, but I'm in performance mode. All right, so we're not. I was gonna say we're down to the last 2. That's wrong. There's 3 left. Would never lie to you guys. It's another really cool one. Atrium's a brilliant part of the game, like really well designed anyway. But once you start adding all these tricks to go faster, it becomes like just insane, really fun to play around in. So I'll try and do some of the harder stuff here, because it's like really nice to watch someone do it. And if I fail, it looks awful. So you'll know if I do the good thing or the bad thing. Okay, here's a cool one. You drop your height there, and then you can do a cheeky little boost, and then again here, jump into a kick glitch, wall boost. You can avoid that grab right there, but it's better to go safe than sorry. And then another sort of tricky kick glitch right here at the end. I'll try and get. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, so 2 left, both in Shard, which is the last level of the game. Both in night mode.
Spooky.
Very spooky. Who knew this was a horror? Not me. Shard 1 is like one of the only like really badly designed time trials. The sort of checkpoints have been put seemingly randomly. You sort of zigzag back and forth, and there's no like real flow to it. It's just really awkward to go fast in this. Like, look at this. You just got to climb up this, then drop right back down this way. It's just horrible. Do not like the man who designed this one. Okay, so you can also jump on poles like that instead of having to do like the wobble walk type thing, you know, you do in games where you like tap left and right and walk over a pole really slowly. You can just jump on it if you're like spamming the scroll wheel or the jump. All right, nice. That can go quite wrong, so happy with that. So down to the last one. So we'll go for a world record attempt here, and it'll probably last 3 seconds on this like time trial alone. Because I've played this one more than any of the other ones. And there's like a really hard trick right here, where you brilliant.
Jump off.
You do that. You just give up. Basically, that's the trick. I'll do a tutorial someday if you guys are wondering how to do that one. Yeah, so you've got to see that pole over there. You've got a wall boost, which sends you in that direction, and then whip your camera in towards here. And then if you jump immediately after doing a vault, you'll maintain your speed. And then that's like a half a second time save, but it's insanely hard to do it right. You've got a wall boost and then immediately be looking like 90 degrees to the left. Oh, this is going amazingly. Movement of Mirror's Edge is a sight to behold when the man behind the wheel is failing everything. So you saw there, I vaulted and jumped immediately. And that's a speedy way to go. Springboard right there, you can avoid by jumping at a really specific point. And then, okay, let's just finish this off properly. Oh no, am I gonna miss the start? No, it's just like a nice way of jumping there. I missed the start, I'm gonna have to do it again. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I could have not done that, but you're with us for another minute, folks. I'm so sorry. But you get to see me jump on these yellow rails once more. Who didn't want to see that? Me, because I'm embarrassed now. All right. So this one's quite cool. It's quite easy to get good at this one, which is why I got good at this one. Because it's like not too many tricks in it, and you don't have to do the hard tricks to go fast. So like for instance, you could just go here, run around this way. And that's the beauty of sort of like these movement-based games that are like not too hard to complete casually as well. There's always an alternative that makes it easier, which I should probably take more often.
Go fast or go home, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I say too. Just not on this particular day, apparently.
Yeah. One exception.
All right, there we go. That's time. All right, so that was 69 stars. If you do that on your account, you will see here beautifully in the top right corner, 69 stars, the perfect amount of stars. Thanks for watching, guys. That was Mirror's Edge. If you have any questions, join the Discord and ask someone who's not me.